There's a very moving story in this past Shabbat's Torah portion, where Moshe Rabbeinu cries out to God in desperation and frustration, says, God, I can't do this anymore. I can't lead these people. They're always complaining. I can't handle it. It's too much for me. And what does God say to Moshe? God says to Moshe, gather 70 elders, and I will take from your spirit and place it upon them, and they will assist you in leading the Jewish nation. And Rashi explains, what does it mean, I will take from your spirit? Says Rashi, it's like taking a candle and lighting 70 other candles. And the question is, what was the message of God to Moshe? Beyond the literal, which is, I'll let people help you, so you won't have to do it all alone. And Rabbi Moshe Tendler, of blessed memory, gives a very beautiful interpretation. He says what God was communicating to Moshe Rabbeinu is, Moshe, you think you're at your breaking point. You think you've exhausted all of your strength, all of your resources, all of your energy, all of your potential. You feel completely depleted of strength. Let me show you something. I will take 70 elders, and I will take from your spirit and place it upon them. And you will see that you will not even be affected by that. Just like when you take a candle and you ignite 70 other candles, the original candle does not lose any of its fire or passion or light. So too, even after I make 70 other leaders out of your soul, out of your spirit, you will not even be affected by that. Like the candle is not affected when it lights 70 other candles. That's how much more strength and potential you have. Do not believe that you are limited. You are unlimited because you have a soul, and your soul is like a fire. And just like one flame could burn and light infinite flames, so too you have infinite power and potential within you. This message is not just for Moshe Rabbeinu. It's told to us in the Torah because it's a message every one of us has to learn and hear. And that is, sometimes we feel, I'm overwhelmed, I'm drowning, I can't do it anymore. I can't handle this anymore. I'm at my breaking point. Comes God and says, remember you have a soul. Maybe from your physical perspective you're limited and you're exhausted, but your soul has infinite power, strength, and potential. And therefore, if you tap into your soul, you will realize that you have way more potential, way more abilities, way more strength than you could ever imagine. Yesterday, there was something very sad that occurred. A funeral, but not an ordinary funeral. It was a funeral for Torah scrolls. Jewish tradition is that when a Torah is destroyed, God forbid, we bury it. And the Chabad house in Tallahassee, Rabbi Aruchman's Chabad house and synagogue, burnt down a couple of weeks ago in a terrible fire, and all the Torah scrolls were burnt. Tragically, to see the charred and burnt Torahs is so painful. And the custom is that you bury the Torah scrolls, because the Torah scrolls are sacred, like human beings are living Torah scrolls. And so there's a Jewish cemetery in Miami. They brought the Torah scrolls to Miami, and they had a public funeral for these Torah scrolls. And the idea that a Torah scroll is like a human being is that just like the Torah has infinite wisdom from God, for thousands of years we've been studying the Torah, and we have not uncovered or excavated all the depth and wisdom and godly knowledge and information in the Torah. And every generation we're discovering new ideas, new lessons, new insights into the Torah, because the Torah is a part of God, and therefore it's infinite. So too the soul of man is a part of God. And surely in one lifetime, or even in multiple lifetimes, we will never be able to fully be able to uncover all the depth of our soul's greatness and potential. And so next time you feel overwhelmed and you feel like you can't take it anymore, remember what God told Moshe Rabbeinu. You have much more potential and ability than you think you do. Just tap in to your soul, which is a part of God. Have a wonderful day.